Older people ask about it for themselves, and people in their 70s and 80s ask about it for themselves. The people in their 50s and 60s, and sometimes 70s, ask about it for their parents. And unfortunately, it's not like the people in their 50s and 60s are asking about it for themselves. It's always, oh, I'm too young for that, you know. And it's not an easy conversation, but I encourage them to make some plans in advance. When people are making decisions after the death of a loved one, they don't get any do-overs. So the decisions that they make are followed through on, and then it's over with. And because there are so many options available, there are so many really neat things that we can do to honor the life of that person that has died and make a really meaningful experience for the people that come to the service or for the memorialization at the cemetery afterwards. It takes time to do that, and you really need to have a clear mind and have time to digest all of this information. And so by making arrangements in advance, it allows you to gather information, to take the time to really think about it, talk about it with your family, see what they think about it, and then come back and really feel comfortable that the decisions you're making are the right ones and are appropriate for you. I made arrangements with a man a few years ago for he and his wife, and then I ran into him a few weeks later, and he said, you know, after I met with you, I talked to my sons. I took them out to lunch and told them the plans that I had made, and that I wanted my ashes scattered. And my son said, well, Dad, you know, your ashes could be at the National Cemetery because you're a veteran. And the guy said, oh yeah, Jeff told me that we could do that, but you know, I didn't think that you cared. And the son said, well, yeah, I want a place. I want to know where you are. I want a place that I can go to. And so the dad's like, well, I'll call Jeff back up and we'll change those plans because, you know, if that's what you want, then that's fine with me. And so, you know, again, by having this conversation, Dad's happy, the kids are happy, and it's the appropriate thing to do. But they had the time and the luxury to make those right decisions.